So I just happened to see Thor, Love and Thunder. We took a trip to Target after and found one of these bad boys. I do not own a classic Thor like this. I've never had this hammer effect. Honestly, it's just a really good design. It's really a classic Thor. Look at that. That's where she draws the line. Oh, cool.
What is happening, fellow collectors, fellow subscribers, fellow hunters? Mike the Hunter here with another episode of a fantastic unboxing. Happy to be rocking my Toy Hunter shirt. Hey, by the way, if you're one of those folks who like showing off your hobby, you like to sport what you're into, you want to rock the Toy Hunter logo here, check out the link in the description below. I got a couple of shirts in different colors. They're very comfy, and I like to wear these shirts when I go on toy hunts some days. Today, I am bringing you guys my official unboxing of the Thor from Marvel's Ragnarok. What made me want to buy this Thor? Well, I did see Thor Love and Thunder, which, don't get me wrong, it wasn't the best Thor movie I've ever seen. Mine would have to be Thor Ragnarok, of course. You know, I really never gave a shit about the Thor movies before that, I'll be honest with you. Like, I wasn't really interested in Goldilocks too much. When Thor Ragnarok came out, it was a new style. It was amazing. The way they threw in Led Zeppelin was insane. Love and Thunder was still an amazing movie. It was still better than the other, you know, first 2 or 3 that I've seen. Right after the movie, I said, you know what, hey, let's stop by Target and see what they got. And I said, I need to get me a good Thor figure now because I'm craving it. I'm a toy hunter. A habit that I have with collecting is whatever movie or cartoon or show that I see and I end up being very interested in the main character or someone in that show or movie, whatever, I think to myself, I have to get some sort of figure, pop, representation, some sort of representation of that character on my collection. So right after seeing Thor Love and Thunder, I swung by Target, I found this baby on the shelf, there was only 2 left, and I decided to pick him up. I'm really excited to open this guy, not only because he's a beautiful looking figure, mainly because of that hammer effect right there where it's a spinning Mjolnir in his hands, and I would love to pose that on my shelf and get some good lighting under this Thor figure and really just show it off to have him as a part of my Avengers. So I'll give you a closer look at the box here. Looks really good. Some Thor art in the back. Using a lock of the missing Thor's hair, Tony Stark created a cybernetic doppelganger of the thunder god called Ragnarok. This would prove disastrous when the cyborg betrayed the mighty Avengers. Okay, so I just learned something new. Again, I'm not a big Thor guy. I'm a Captain America guy, right? This is like a villain type Thor. A disastrous, robotic Thor. So with that being said, let's go ahead and unbox him. Let's get him out of the damn package, folks. All right, I've got this flap here that I love. Makes it easy for me to open the box at all times. Ooh, nice little backdrop here of Mjolnir with some lightning and thunder. A closer look at the figure here before I rip him out of the package. Thor just looking really good. That cyber head, really, really cool. Those dark red evil eyes, love it. Mjolnir himself, and the spinning effect of Mjolnir, which I cannot wait to use. Oh, I hate it when they have the capes stuck inside that hole back there and you really gotta pull it out and you feel like you're scratching the shit out of the cape. Oh, right out of the package, he is a beautiful figure. One thing about these Marvel Legends is they look so much better when you bring them out of the box. They come to life, you get to feel them, you see the backside of them, which this cape, fantastic. I can see a little bit of dark shading in the paint. Get you a closer look. You can't really see it in the light, but I feel like there's some dark shading like right in this little area right here. There's some darker red. Those Thor triceps and biceps looking good, little cyber hand. The outfit looking right out of the comic. Beautiful Goldilocks hair with the sculpted wings on the helmet, looking good. Some nice thunder thighs going on there. I feel like they could have added, you know, a little bit more detail in the wrapping here, like maybe some dark black paint, some black wash. But that doesn't seem like an issue to fix. Like you can always get some watered down acrylic black paint, brush up the legs, wipe it off. You got black washed legs, looking nice, good with detail. Mjolnir! Looks dope, bro. I really love this detail. They even went ahead and put extra detail like on the hammer itself. They put like this swirl effect. Each hammer is very well detailed. This right here is worth 30 bucks, I'll tell you that much. The attention that they put into the detail is worth every penny. The Mjolnir hammer. He's got some double jointed elbows, some double jointed knees. He doesn't really have an ab crunch too much. My main goal with this guy is to just finally have a classic looking Thor to sit with my Avengers. I want him to sit with my reissued Captain America, classic Iron Man, and of course I'm aiming to get a good Hulk. I might use the Hulk from the Hulk versus Wolverine 2-pack that came out a couple years back. He seems like a pretty good size in comparison to these guys. Also thinking about the recent Marvel Select Hulk figure that they came out with, where Hulk is kind of like a cyborg. But if it comes down to me finding the Toy Biz reissued Hulk, I'll grab that one. But for a decent price. So let's get him posed up here and let's get him on the shelf and see how he looks. Okay, so right off the bat, I gotta warn you guys, this figure is hard to balance. That hammer effect puts on so much weight onto his right side. You gotta really work hard to balance those feet to make sure he doesn't tilt forward or backward. Another comment I have on this is I wish the wrist that holds the hammer was a bit more flexible to where you can tilt it, to where you could sort of have the hand tipping forward so you can get some more tilt action with the hammer up in the air, like kind of like the Statue of Liberty, the way she holds the whatever the fuck. Could probably get him in a better pose if I put him on a flight stand or possibly, you know, just a basic fig base. But other than that, I'm really happy with this figure. I really think he looks good. He pops out. He goes great with different LED lights. We got some blue Thor, got some purple Thor, and we got some orange Thor. What would I rate this Thor figure? I would say a solid, I'd say a solid 8, meaning it's a really good looking figure. It's right out of the comic books. Like, he will look great with any classic Avengers. I think is a great figure for any Thor fan out there. Reason why it's not a 10, one, the flexibility of the wrist can be a little bit more flexible. And I think it would have been really nice if they also included a base peg stand for him to stand on and balance with that hammer. Solid 10 figure if they would have done that. But overall, I'm happy with it. I'm glad to have him on the shelf, and I'm happy that I got a chance to share it with you guys. So with that being said, folks, that's going to be it for this video. I appreciate you taking the time to see this quick unboxing. I hope you guys find yourself a Thor if you've been looking for him. Check your targets. Oftentimes when we have a movie come out, targets are pretty well stocked with movie products. Comment below if you got a chance to grab this Thor figure and what you think about him. If you enjoy these unboxings and you like to see other people's opinions on them before getting them, hey, don't forget to click that notification bell and don't forget to subscribe because there's more videos to come. With that being said, folks, I hope you enjoy your figs. I hope you enjoy your families. And as always, I wish you good hunting, brothers. Peace!